You know how they say freshman year is supposed to be fun? Yeah, that was the biggest lie of my life. I walked into campus on day one thinking, this is it. New chapter, new me, main character era. By the second semester, I was praying just to survive till Friday. The first few weeks are always calm. Lectures are light, everyone's friendly, and you still believe you can stay consistent. Then one day, you blink, and boom, it's 2 a.m. You're still reading the same paragraph for the past hour, and your brain is like, let's just drop out quietly. Sleep? Gone. I swear college should be sponsored by caffeine. There were nights I'd stay up to read, only to realize by morning that I remembered absolutely nothing. And somehow, I still couldn't sleep. You just lie there, tired but wide awake, staring at the ceiling like, is this how adulthood starts? Morning comes, and you've got an 8 a.m. lecture. You drag yourself out of bed, see the time, and realize bathing is no longer part of the plan. It's just deodorant, lip balm, and God's mercy. You get to class half dead, sit down, and the lecturer still says, "Why are you all looking tired?" "Sir, because we're dying." That's why. Then the random tests start coming in. No announcement, no warning, just vibes. You think it's a normal class. Next thing you hear is, "All right, everyone, close your books." And you're just there, holding your pen like, "Sir, for what exactly?" College is basically surviving constant jump scares from lecturers. And don't even get me started on food. There was this one week that tested my soul. Gas finished, money gone, no food in sight. I went 4 straight days without eating anything except cold tea. 4 days. At one point, I was actually dizzy. My roommate looked at me like, "Bro, you good?" And I smiled, that fake I'm fine smile we all know, and said, "Yeah, I'm okay." Meanwhile, my stomach was out here playing the national anthem. You ever reach that level of broke where you start rationing tea bags? Like, this one can still serve me tomorrow. I was genuinely surviving on vibes and regret. Sometimes I just lie down and think, maybe this is the day I finally drop out. But I'd remember, I've already paid the school fees, no refund. So I just roll over and whisper, guess we're dying educated. Then there's the exams. You read 10 topics, the exam comes from topic 11. The one the lecturer said, it's not that important. And you just sit there like, so this is how it ends. Honestly, exams feel less like a test of knowledge and more like a test of faith. If you pass, it's not because you studied, it's because God remembered you that day. And when you finally get a free weekend, you can't even rest. Someone always reminds you of a group project or a test next week. At that point, you start thinking college isn't about learning, it's about survival. Who can stay awake the longest without losing their mind? But not everything was bad, though. There were funny moments, too, like when the lecturer forgets their own assignment, or when you and your friends just sit outside and rant about how you're all broke together. There's a strange comfort in shared suffering. You start realizing everyone's just pretending to have it together. Now that exams are over, I'm finally on holiday. And honestly, it still doesn't feel real. Half of me is happy, the other half is scared of what next semester has in store. Because if 100 level almost broke me, I don't even want to imagine 200. But hey, we move, and if I don't post next semester, well, you already know what happened. Peace.